them having the best big man in the game. It's a pretty easy decision. I think he's definitely an MVP candidate. As a player and as a teammate.
Did you consult with any other point guards that played for George? Or...
No.
No?
No.
Well, how much have you guys talked about?
We've talked a couple times. He's actually called me maybe twice. We talked maybe on the phone for about 30 to 40 minutes each time. Just getting the feel for what's going on, what he wants out of his point guard, what's he looking for as far as the system and run, and how we can mesh well together.
What is the vision that Vlad's selling to
Just want to go out there and play for one another, play unselfishly. Sky's the limit. We have a lot of potential on paper. We continue to buy in, well, if we buy in with George Karl's system, we believe in one another. We're trying to make a crack in the run at the playoffs.
How do you see yourself fitting into the system there?
Well, I've never played with George Karl, but I've heard he loves to run. When we spoke on the phone, he loves to play games within the game, and I think that's going to benefit myself as well. Can't tell you guys what the game is, but it's a game within the game, and we've already talked, like I said, a couple of times, and I'm really enjoying our conversation so far.
What do you think about the challenge of the one-year deal?
I've been faced with challenges my whole life. It's what it is. A lot of people expect me to come this far in the NBA, so I have no doubts about what my talents can do and what I can bring to this team. I'm looking forward to putting my work in and getting the job done.
Rajon, what's the past year been like for you?
Past year?
How tough has it been on you?
That's been tough, really. I've been enjoying life. I'm doing what I love to do. Life is about handling adversity, and I went through a little bit of adversity this past season. But I've been going through it my whole career. I went through ACL surgery. I came back from it. I had the third metacarpal. I've had a couple different things on and off the court that's happened in my career. But I have great people around me. I have great supporting cast, and that's what's pushed me through it. My family and the people that love me.
Do you remember? I mean, how do you look back at the experience in Dallas?
It was a learning experience. It was a great experience I had. I met one of my best friends I consider now, Monte Ellis. I wouldn't have met Monte if I didn't get traded there. Dirk is one of the funniest guys I've met. So I mean, I've gained a lot of great relationships with new guys. Charlie Villanueva, guys I probably wouldn't even talk to. That's how I am. So
yeah.
I love every one of those guys on the team. They're great guys. A lot of guys on the coaching staff I continue to hang out with. Mike Crow, he's one of my closest friends. DA, we talked every day. We worked out every game. After every game, we worked out. So, Casey Smith, I can't say enough about that organization. It's a great organization. Cuban from day one was very honest with me, and their staff is amazing.
How about Rudy Gay and his influence, Rajon, on you?
Rudy didn't have much influence. I was trying to tell Rudy to get me to sack, but no, he was the guy that was right there with me from the jump. We would talk all the time. I would ask him questions, how George Karl was as coach. I called DeMarcus as well and talked to him about a couple of things, their relationship on and off the court, and I'm just looking forward to the challenge.
Rajon, what are you looking forward to most with this fresh start? What are you most excited about right off the top?
I'm excited that everybody's doubting us, and everybody's doubting all the negative energy just going towards Sacramento as far as me coming and playing with Cousins and the George Karl thing. I think that's pretty much blown out of proportion, but it's a lot of naysayers, it's been a lot of doubters my entire career, even when the day I got drafted. So I just love proving people wrong.
What do you want to prove to people this season?
I don't want to prove anything to people. I want to prove to my teammate in this organization. Vlad Divac has a lot of faith in me. He's been very honest from day one since he started the recruiting process. So I just want to come out here and give my all this organization to these fans in Sacramento.
What are your talks like with George about the system and how he thinks you'll fit into it?
Well, I think the point guard is extremely important. George and I have always been on the same page. And if we communicate every day, we will do it.
How much does it put you at ease knowing you're in a situation that you actually want to be in?
I think that's for the most part. Things happen in life, you learn from them, you go and grow, but you have the opportunity to go somewhere that you want to be, and they're welcoming you as well. I think it's a great fit. So far, we haven't played any games. George hasn't thrown me out any practices yet, so we'll see how that goes.
Last question. What would be your message to Kings fans? What would be your message to Kings fans?
They're going to get a guy, as far as what they're getting from me. They're going to get a great leader on and off the court in the locker room, and a guy that's going to push guys on and off every day. Teach them how to be men. I'm still learning myself, but I think we can surround ourselves with positive people, guys like Bobby, just in the organization, Bobby Jackson coming around, Paige Stojakovic, former players, with the great owner that we have now. I think sky's the limit.
Thank you, folks.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.